Stand by. This is Control.
Hey, what's up guys, Control Slim here, once again bringing you my brand new series here on the Control Base. It's called The Control Banter. I'm kind of not really waiting for you guys to comment the next video that hasn't even been out yet, because I just want to give it a name. So for now it's The Control Banter. Maybe I'll just change it later if you guys want me to change it to something else. So this is the weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know how often it's going to be posted, series where I talk about a subject that you guys decide in the comment section by either commenting a bunch of times or liking a certain comment, and basically I just talk about it for an entire video. So if you don't remember the first episode, if you haven't seen it, I started this this series of games. The first round was in the first episode. This is the second round against this quote-unquote Gears of War 3 clan. We bumped into this team of 4 that they have the gamer tag surrounded by Z's. I call them Team Naptime. And unfortunately, they were all using Savage Canis, and they were all using sawed-offs and retros, and I think only like a couple of the guys were using Nashers, and then only one guy I think was using a regular Lancer. So it's kind of unfortunate, as that Savage Canis just fucking took a straight fucking body, and you guys can go rewind that and see the fact that I point blanked the shit out of him. But enough about that, I'm not going to talk about that. This commentary is basically what this game was about. We bumped into this supposed clan that that is running in Gears of War 3 using these shitty, cheap weapons, and arguably the spongiest character in the game, which is Savage Canis. And it kind of upset me. This game was like the turning point, because I had been upset about this certain topic for a very long time. But this was kind of the point where I was like, you know what, this is decent gameplay, it's nice and long, I can split it up and then just talk about it for one video, and then whatever, go on for the rest of the videos, other subjects. But lately I've just been kind of getting upset about these quote-unquote clans in Gears of War 3, and I'm sure you guys understand what I mean by clans in Gears of War 3. You go into a game of King of the Hill or Execution or whatever, and you bump into this team of 4 or 5 kids, and they all have the same gamer tag. Like, they have the matching gamer tag in the front, and then they have whatever, the little thing that separates them from everybody else. So, for example, Douche Clan, and then one guy's like, Douche Fear, Douche Danger, Douche Anger, or I don't know. It's just an example. And, it seems like whenever you bump into those people, the game isn't really fun. It's really frustrating. Whether you win or lose, it's still frustrating. And regardless if you win at the end or lose at the end, you kind of don't even feel like playing. And personally, a lot of the times, I never roll alone. I normally roll either with my 2 friends that live here in Miami with me. We don't live together, but they live here in Miami. I've known them for a very long time. I either play with them 2, and like a couple other people, whoever, random people, or I play with Goldie and John and Cal and a bunch of people, or some of the guys here on Control. But I'm sure it's 100 times more frustrating if you're always playing alone and you're in a team of randoms, like all 5 randoms, and then you bump into this team of 4 or 5, and they do what they do. They run these GB like competitive strats, like perfect to the T. Like they plan it out. Like every game, every fucking map that they ever play, they plan out what they're gonna do, and then they use weapons like the retro and the sawed-off and the hammer burst. And if that wasn't bad enough, either before the game, during the game, or after the game, whatever, they talk shit. They bring you down no matter if you won or lost. They just talk massive amounts of shit. They have like these tremendous fucking egos and just like these giant attitudes for no reason. Like, why are you gonna be rude, mean, just a fucking jerk on a video game? Like, what's the point? To me, this is my opinion, a lot of these guys, I feel they feel like something is I wanted to say it in Spanish, but you guys aren't gonna fucking understand me. I feel like they think they deserve a bunch of shit. Like, I think they deserve a win, or I think that they like deserve for us to know that they're the best at Gears of War. Like, I'm sure most of these guys have been playing Gears of War for a very long time. I'm not gonna take anything away from them, from their individual skill. Most of them. There's some of these guys that are just fucking plain awful, but there's some of these guys that I'll admit they're good Gears of War players. You can tell that they've been playing since the beginning, since Gears of War 1. But they ruin their skill level, their reputation for using these shitty guns. I'd much rather face these guys if they would legitimately not use the Savage Cannons, preferably, and then use Gnasher and Lancer. That would seem to me, that would be so much of a better game, a more competitive game, if my team was using Lancers and Gnashers and whatever other clan it was. I don't know, I have a whole list of them, but you guys know who they are. I would want to like call them out, but I'd rather not, because you guys know who they are. You guys see the time. They either have their matching gamer tags with the little clan symbol like in the front, or I know there's a few guys that run with them that do the exact same thing they do, but they just don't have like the clan tag, the gamer tag with the little clan name or symbol or whatever in it. They just have like a random gamer tag, but they run with those kids. They run in those parties of 5, and they do the exact same things. And it just kind of sucks. Like, to me, why would you make a clan and then the only reason you're known, the only reason people know who you are, is because either they just want to avoid you because it's not because you're good, it's just because you just make the game awful. Like, you want to play a game to play it. You want to have fun playing a game, whether it's a really competitive game or you're just blowing kids out of the water. Regardless of what it is, you want to play the game. When you face off somebody that just makes it unbearable to play, that isn't fun. You don't want to play a game to do that. And when you're known as a team of people that you just rather like just take the rank disconnect than actually play the guys, that just seems kind of bad to me. Like, why would you want that kind of reputation for your clan? So, personally, with Control and with any clan that I'd ever join, or if I ever had, or if I ever will, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, I would want people to be like, oh man, like, it's this fucking clan, let's fucking go. Like, I want to see how I can fare up against these guys. I want to see like how good they are. But with these clans, it's just kind of like, I don't want to play against these kids. They're just fucking like big-headed fucking assholes. And like, regardless of who they are, like, I don't, like, they could be great people outside of Gears of War. They could fucking donate $100 to charity every fucking week or something. Like, whatever, dude. Like, that's them. Like, that's them outside of Gears. I don't know them personally. Like, I can't judge them as a person entirely. But in this game, the way that they play, the way that they act towards other gamers, it's just not very conducive of a fun environment for the Gears of War community. And since these guys play a fucking lot, because a lot of these guys are blues and reds already, it's just kind of upsetting, because not 9 times out of 10, but at least once a night while you're playing Gears of War, or in the morning, in the afternoon, because these guys play so goddamn much, you're gonna bump into one of these teams. And it's just kind of upsetting knowing that whenever the lobby loads up and I see that team of 5 of whatever clan it is on this fucking list, I just know that it's not going to be fun. Like, I'm going to try my hardest to beat them because I want to, but I know that I'm not going to have fun, and I know that I'm probably just going to want to get off of Gears of War. And I don't know, if you guys ever decide to make a clan, hopefully you guys decide that you want to have a legitimate clan and you don't want people to see you in the lobby and be like, yeah, no, this is going to be very, very fucking gay. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. Hopefully you guys agreed. Please remember to leave some likes, some comments. Remember to comment what topic you want me to talk about, what subject for the next video. And hopefully once the first video is up and then this one, I can kind of decide what you guys voted on the most, what you guys commented and liked the most, so that I can make a little nice commentary for you guys. So please, let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about these clans? And if you know any of them, go ahead and shout them out in the comments. Well, not shout them out, but just mention them in the comments. And maybe a lot of you guys would agree that these guys are not very nice people on Gears of War. So Again, I've been Control Slim, and get excited for the next episode because you guys get to see the final results in the last round. Bye, guys.